it's about my cuisine. Today we are doing firecracker shrimp. To start with our dish, we're going to start opening 2 pounds of spaghetti squash. First, you're going to use a small knife to score the top of the vegetable. And you're going to get a bigger knife and go through the same path that you made. Make sure the sharper part of the knife faces the opposite way from you. And I always fold a hand towel underneath of the squash so the squash doesn't roll away. So this is what it looks like on the inside. Now you're going to scoop up the seeds. After you get the seed out, get some of the stringy part out too. So now we're going to sprinkle some salt on it and some black pepper. Then brush on some olive oil. Next, we're going to put it face down on the cookie sheet and then put it in the oven. The oven is set for 400 degrees for 40 to 45 minutes. After this, we're going to devein our shrimp. What I mean about devein is there's a little black strip at the back of the shrimp. You want to make sure to take that part out. Before you devein it, you have to remove the entire shell off. Even though it takes a little time to do this, but it's very important to devein the shrimp. The amount of time you put in cleaning your shrimp is going to pay off after you finish your dish. It's going to look more appetizing. Or you can buy the shrimp that is already deveined. It will save you all this time. Now you're going to add olive oil to your pan and heat it up. Whilst your oil is heating, we're going to get 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour and then 1/3 cup of Parmesan. Also add a black pepper and a pinch of salt. Add the shrimp to the mixture and stir it up. When your oil is hot, you're going to add your coated shrimp to the pan. Important to not cook this too long. If you cook it too long, it's going to be tough and it's not going to be the way you want it. It won't be that tasty. I purposely didn't speed this cooking time so you can see how shrimp fry in the real time. So once you remove it from the oil, we're gonna chop our veggies. We have 3 sweet pepper and I'm cutting it at the ends of, so it makes it easier to cut cut it in small pieces. It's nice to use 3 different colors to make the dish more colorful. Next, we chop our scallions into small pieces. It's been 40 minutes, so now we're going to take our spaghetti squash out and let it cool. It's still going to be slightly firm to the touch. Next, we're going to get 1 stick of carrots and grate it to light slices. And then we'll do the same thing with 1 ginger. Then chop up 1 piece of garlic. I'm using just 1 because I am going to use a chicken broth, and that chicken broth I had a lot of garlic in there. Add olive oil and half a stick of butter to your pan. Then add all these ingredients to the pan and stir. So we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper that I grated. Also add the juice of 1 lemon. In a previous episode, I made a chicken soup and I saved some of the broth and put it in the little bags and froze it. Or you can use half a cup of chicken broth from the store. Add a tablespoon of cornstarch to the pan. I put in the cornstarch without mixing it in the water, but I did it because I had the frozen chicken broth, so it did help. The temperature wise was very low, so it's easier to mix it. Next, use your fork and scrape up the spaghetti squash. As you can see, the squash looks like spaghetti. There's no 2 ways about it. If you like spaghetti and you're trying a low carb diet, this is a nice substitute. Now I'm adding the shrimp to the pan, and I'm also going to add our spaghetti squash. Mix everything together and put it in your serving dish. Our final step is put a little bit of parsley to dress it up. Add some red crushed pepper. Dinner is served. Bon appetit! Delicious. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video.